The beautiful noise of these chickens dying gives me inspiration for a poem. Welcome back to Minecraft Goals. I am your host. Please call me Joel. Watch as all these chickens explode. Oh, look over there. There's a Minecraft code. Here are my diamonds. It is a bribe. I'm hoping that you will subscribe. If not, then of course that is fine. But if you did, I'll be on cloud 9. Here I am, sailing a boat. Listen to this out-of-tune note. I guess you want this video to start, so I'll shut up now because that would be smart. Wow, wasn't that beautiful? Speaking of beautiful things, here are the 5 winners for last week's code giveaways. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5. Nice. Remember, we give away codes every 5 episodes, so make sure to tune in. And occasionally we throw some in at the start of episodes as well. I guess I'll start the video now, but make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yep, cool. Okay, let's start. Welcome back to Minecraft Goals. It is I, Joel. That's it. I couldn't think of anything fun. As you can see there, I was just naming some of my villagers because I now have unlimited access to name tags. Thanks to trading up Mending Mary and Unbreaking Uziel down here. As you can see, we can pay 15 emeralds for a name tag. You may have noticed I've also added in a couple more villagers up here. Plus, I moved the farmer villagers that were over in the sort of little villager hole over there through the rail up here into here. So we've got 2 more farmers in here as well to trade our pumpkins and melons. But we're not going to be working on villagers today. Oh, no. I want to get working on one of my goals, and that goal was to collect every single item in Minecraft. And I feel like I've collected most items by now, but how do I know? Well, we're going to decorate the interior of our house, and my idea is to make some sort of room somewhere where I can put loads of item frames on the wall where I can collect every single item. It's probably going to be on the level of this wood. We're going to bring this out and hopefully it'll go like round the center. I'm not sure how it's going to look exactly, but we're going to figure that out. Also, there's one main thing I want to add, and that is like some sort of indicator on each wall, which side is which, because I always have to come all the way up here and look out to be able to see. So we'll have something so we can see it from down here. And also, lots of people were pointing out that the reason my villagers weren't converting every time is because my difficulty was on normal, so I've changed that to hard now. Everything should be good. But I've been out, I've collected a load of logs, some spruce logs as well. Let's finally get to work on extending this floor up here. So I wanted to keep the octagon shape that we kind of had going downstairs, and that's what I did. Although obviously the octagon up there is a lot smaller. Some of the things I added in which you might not have seen in that time lapse includes these stripped logs going down the center here. I'm probably going to make this pattern a bit nicer so we have a better looking ceiling. I also have slightly altered the entrances. I added in these spruce logs here because we are going to get working on making these walls look better. At the moment, they look okay, but I feel like we want to try and make it give like this sort of theme we've got going down here as well. So I've started here, and I want to get some green in, but I also want to make sure they're nice and lit up as well, as at the moment it's quite dark on this level. Obviously there's no mobs spawning because there's nowhere for them to spawn, but it just looks nicer when it's not so dark, doesn't it? Let's go collect some resources, and then we can try and work out a pattern for how we're going to build this. I was messing around in my testing world, and I eventually came up with a design I liked. It took me like 15 minutes to build it the first time just to gather every single block I needed, etc. And I think it looked okay. I'm not sure about the diagonals though for now. So ignore the floating scaffolding there, but there you go. That's looking pretty good. In comparison to how that looks, I'm loving how this looks. I hope it's not going to take 15 minutes for each one because we've got another 7 to do. And like I said, what am I going to do for the edges? We're going to have to work on that later. We're going to add all 8 of these in first though. And we're running a bit low on materials. My inventory is just a mess. So let's go gather some more spruce wood, as that's the one main thing we need. I guess we're gonna have to do some deforestation. Sorry, Mr. Beast. But look how epic this deforestation is. Yeah, we wiped out all those trees there, plus some more trees, which we actually planted as well. Super epic. Not really, it's just tree cutting. But then, of course, we got to work applying that pattern to every area of the base, which honestly took about an hour, which I thought wasn't too bad, seeing as the first one took me 15 minutes. We got in a bit of a rhythm. We got it underway, and I still need to change the top bit. If you look, there's sort of like a stone layer on the top. That looks bad, but I think I've had an idea to make it look like the ceiling's not completely floating, and we'll get working on that idea in a bit. But as you can see, this place is starting to look a load better inside. This layer here, it just kind of doesn't have a purpose still, though. I don't think it ever will. It's just for decoration, but you know what? Sometimes that's okay. A lot of the stuff outside the base is just for decoration. And as you can see, above each door, I've left a space, and that's because we're going to do what I was talking about earlier, signifying by color which section is which, because inside everything's so symmetrical and similar, it's impossible to tell. Before we do that, I'm pretty sure we have a bit of a chicken problem, so let's wipe these guys out and then have a look at what our statistics are saying. I'm not sure if you can see in here, but we've got quite a lot of chicken gathering in these chests, and we are on 17,312, getting closer each episode. But anyhow, let's see if we can come up with a cool design to put on here to signify which zone is which. So I've come up with a design, and for that design, I need some terracotta. One for each colour. Luckily, we can use yellow for summer here with this dude. We need some pink, but no one has white or orange, so we're going to have to make those ourselves. Alright, I think we've got everything we need. Let's see if this looks any good. We'll start with winter. Alright, so I'm hoping this looks okay. It's not too complicated, obviously, but there, we just go with the white. And it's kind of subtle, but you can kind of see that when you look at each one, it's going to be very different. Fella, where are you coming from? So let's add all the other three on and see how it looks. There you have it. All sections are set up. It's just like really simple, but my gosh, that has helped out so much. That looks awesome. I'm so happy with that. I can now just walk out my chest room and be like, all right, I need to go to autumn. It's that way. Winter, that way. Spring, and then finally summer. That's such a time saver. The amount of times I just go like this and then, oh gosh, I gotta go over here. So I'm really happy I got that out of the way. And this interior is starting to look good. However, this roof is too floaty. I hate it. I'm gonna try and come up with a cool design where we bring out the edges here, like maybe in like a sort of angle to make some supports. I think that could like quite cool because I was unsure what to do with the edges, but we're improvising out here and we're making it work. I'm so happy with this base, the progress we're making. Like, just look at it from over here. Look how cool it's starting to look. The chest in the background, everything. So let's mess around a bit and see if we can make that work. I think we have to come out from like the halfway point. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it looks all right. If it doesn't, well, that's that, isn't it, really? Okay, so literally 2.5 to maybe 3 hours later, here we are. We finally got this done. My gosh, was this a pain to build, but we did it. It's over. We never have to do it again. We used the leaves like we had used underneath in the other sections of the base, as you can see here, and then we did these sort of like diagonal pillars coming in to support the top floor. I tried to add loads of like lanterns in to make sure they all look nice and stuff, and it ended up looking pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks awesome, but my gosh, I think I fell around 500 times. I just fell off the scaffolding. I used up all the scaffolding so many times. It was just a pain, but I'm glad it's done. And now when I come into my base, I don't feel ashamed. As this is why. Look how much better that looks. Oh my gosh, the difference is actually insane when you think about it. It used to be so dark in here, so plain. It just looks awesome now. I'm really happy with it. I love the green. It really goes with the theme of, like, you know, the green concrete powder we've got going in here. Got like green glass on the sides here as well. The glowstone behind it making quite a cool, weird sort of like effect where it kind of looks like a 3D block with glowstone underneath it. If you just took a shot of this, it just looks complete, doesn't it? It just ignore the fact that from any other angle, you can see the grass over there. And if you look up, there's still a massive space. I never want to have to do that again. Now, the blocks to place, the worst. The worst. I think on X Life, I'm going to make a super sorter because this series, I've wasted so much time sorting stuff. I've seen all the people on Hermitcraft with their super item sorters, and I'm sitting here all jealous like because my sorter is me, and there's nothing super about me, I can tell you that. Another thing I've seen a lot in the comments is, Joel, you just always sleep in random places rather than having a bedroom. You've got this massive base and you don't have a bedroom. Joel, you make me so angry. I feel like I don't really need a big bedroom and I kind of want it near my chest area. So maybe, instead of having our nether portal in here, we could have a nice little bedroom. That could be quite cute. But first, my favorite time, killing more chickens. Nearly at 18,000. Nice. So now the top level of this base kind of looks terrible, doesn't it? Yeah, but there's actually one thing I want to add in, which doesn't really change the look too much, but I think we'll just make it look a little bit cooler. And that's to add a beacon underneath my base, right in the center. So it'll go straight up out the top and into out the roof. I did say my original plan was to have a beacon in every single section, but I want one in the center as well. I might have to go kill another wither in a second, which means I need to get more wither skulls, which I don't have. Oh my gosh, what have I just done? Where am I? Where am I? Actually can't believe I've just done that. I deleted both my beds. My stuff's gone everywhere. This is why I shouldn't get an Elytra in X Life. It's dangerous to me and everybody else. All right, if I drop down here, ooh, careful. Oh my gosh, didn't fly. We've put all the iron we need in. All we need to do is put the beacon there, and then we can put a bit of glass on top of it, and then we're good to go. So, I guess we should probably go to the Nether. All right, we've set our respawn point, so if we die in the Nether, we're good. Let's go. Oh my gosh, finally. I think, yes, that's a third wither skull. That took way too long. I died twice, believe it or not. Once to a normal skeleton and once to a wither skeleton, but we had to kill 53 or something to get those, so that was a massive pain. I hate these things. They're stupid stone swords. But we can head back to the portal now and get out of this horrible place. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wait, I've got no flint and steel. How do I get back? Is there gravel in the Nether? Wait, I know there is for a fact, I'm pretty sure. We've got to go find some. Oh my gosh. There we go. We've got silk touch on my shovel. I gotta do this all manually. There we go, a bit of flint. Thank goodness I picked up some iron from one of the chests in that Nether fortress earlier. Let's see if we've got any boots we can use that are any decent. These ones aren't bad. All right, okay, let's head all the way over to our old strip mine and kill this wither quickly. No, what the heck? This creeper nearly just blew me up. It would have blown up my wither skulls. All right, forgot my golden apple. Oh, and I forgot to put my chest piece on. Let's do that quickly. This is really easy. I didn't take a single bit of damage. We'll leave all that cobblestone there. But there we go, we've got another Nether star. Now we can make our second beacon. Easy peasy. We can plop that on there like so. We'll put a bit of green glass on it. I know you can use the glass panes, but it fits in there just glass. Going out the ceiling. Lovely. Nice. Green beacon going outside our base now. But like I said, we're going to quickly work on a bedroom in here. Nothing massive because we don't need it to be massive. Probably just come up to this wall here and then we'll leave more space on that side. Got no idea what I'm going to do, but we'll work it out as we go along, I guess, won't we? And this actually took me 30 minutes as I was working it out as I went along. It turned out looking all right, I think. I didn't make it huge because I didn't really want a massive bedroom. We're just going to hop in here, sleep, that's it. We want ease of access to the bed, etc. But I stuck to the green theme we've had going, although I threw a bit of white wool in there as a little bit of a contrast and added in a little bit of decoration. And this is the result, as you can see here. Very clean looking, although there's quite a lot of lanterns, and I used a mix of the spruce leaves and the oak leaves to sort of like make a little gradient effect into the center. Although we didn't really have enough space to make a really cool gradient effect, is what we have. The bed here is like a 4-poster bed. We've got these little lamps on the side, which are made with the end rods. Double bed, of course, because I'm a big boy. And I'm happy with the outcome. I think it looks pretty cool. Nothing crazy, of course, as it's quite a small room, but it does the job. And the whole base is just looking a load better now. Everything's really starting to come together. All we really need to do now is finish off this little corner and the entirety of that section. Does anyone have any idea what I can put in that section? I've literally no clue. I don't know what to put. Please let me know in the comments if you've got any ideas. But unfortunately, that's actually all we have time for today. This is one of those episodes which didn't turn out very long, but actually took way too long to record. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you another time. Goodbye.